They laughed when they told me. "Thanks for the wedding present," my sister smirked, clinking her champagne glass. My parents joined in, drunk on their own triumph. I smiled back. Not because I forgave them, but because by then the wheels were already in motion. That lake house wasn't just property, it was my sanctuary. I bought it with my first real paycheck, one brick at a time. I worked weekends, holidays, missed vacations, all to build something mine. But in their eyes, it was just collateral, a resource to be repurposed for my sister's big day. She'd always been the golden child, the one they coddled. I was the reliable one, the invisible backbone holding everything up. When I was younger, I didn't mind. I thought sacrifice meant love. I thought patience meant family. But patience curdles when you realize the people you trust are carving pieces off you to feed someone else. The betrayal didn't come with a warning. I noticed the first sign when the property tax bill didn't arrive at my address. Then the title insurance company called. Routine verification, they said. Routine until I saw my sister's name where mine should have been. That's when it hit me. They'd sold the house, my house, and they didn't even tell me until it was too late. I didn't explode. I didn't scream. Instead, I let them believe I was stunned into silence. I nodded when they bragged about the florist, the venue, the imported champagne. I played along when they said, "You'll understand one day, family comes first." But in the quiet hours, I worked. I dug into the sale, learned the buyer, pulled the contracts, every signature, every clause, every technicality. That's when I found it, the crack. They hadn't just sold it, they'd cut corners, rushed paperwork, ignored state disclosure requirements. The deal wasn't clean, which meant the house wasn't gone, not yet. I hired my own attorney, not flashy, precise. I didn't fight the sale head-on, that would have been noisy, public. Instead, I set traps in silence. First, I filed notice of a title defect. Legal limbo. No buyer wants a cloud hanging over their asset. Second, I pulled tax records, utility bills, photographs, proof that I, not my parents, had been sole financial custodian for years. Third, I petitioned to freeze the transfer, citing fraud. My parents thought the matter was closed. My sister thought her $230,000 fantasy was secure. None of them saw the storm coming. The wedding day arrived, lavish, overdone, a grotesque theater of excess. Guests whispered about the seven-tier cake, the string quartet, the ice sculpture dripping in the corner. I attended. Quiet suit, neutral smile, the invisible sibling once again. Until the reception. That's when I made my move. The mail arrived right on schedule. I timed it. A courier walked into the hall, handed the envelope directly to my father. He opened it, smiling, expecting another card stuffed with cash. Then he read the first page. His face drained. His hands trembled. My mother snatched the papers, scanning them with frantic eyes. My sister, radiant in lace and diamonds, leaned over her cake, confused. "What is it?" she demanded. They didn't answer. They couldn't, because what they held was the notice. The lake house was frozen, the sale contested, the funds under investigation. The buyer was backing out. The $230,000 was gone. The wedding present had turned to ash. I didn't need to say a word, but I did. "Check your mail," I said softly, raising my glass. They looked at me then, not with laughter, but with horror. They finally understood. Every guest saw their faces pale. Every guest saw the Golden family exposed as thieves. The whisper spread like wildfire, and I just kept smiling. The fallout was brutal. Vendors unpaid, Deposits clawed back, reputation shredded. My sister's marriage began under the weight of debt and disgrace. My parents tried to fight me, tried to paint me as cruel, but the paper trail told a different story. Every lie, every theft, every manipulation, they all collapsed under scrutiny. They lost their grip on me that night, and worse, they lost their grip on the illusion they'd built for the world. Do I regret it? No. They stole my house. I took their pride, their comfort, their carefully staged facade. The lake house is back in my name now. The water still glitters the same way it always did. But when I sit on that porch, I'm not the same. Because I learned the cost of silence, and I learned the power of making people pay it back with interest.